His Morning Crew with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
Sometimes life can get really rough during Christmas for some families. And right now, there's a family that could use your prayers. You may have heard us tell you about 17-year-old Faith, who has cystic fibrosis, just a few days ago. She lives in Charlotte. She's been transferred to Chapel Hill's ICU right now, and she's being evaluated for a lung transplant. Now, her mom, Susan, is along with us this morning. Susan, how is Faith's spirits right now? How is she coming along?
Well, her spirits have improved somewhat. I mean, they did take a big hit throughout this whole process. She's been in and out of the hospital just this last time for about 2 months, and it was supposed to be about 2 weeks. So they've taken a big hit, but now she's got her fighting spirit back, and she's got something really good and big to fight for.
Yeah.
And it's great to see her fighting again.
She loves For King and Country, and she's so wanted to go to that concert when they were in town.
Yeah, when we first got to the hospital this last time, I made sure I told everybody with every test they were doing, every procedure, she has to be out by Friday. We've got VIP seats. We're going to For King and Country. And it was devastating when she couldn't go.
Yeah, but thankfully, Joel and Luke, who are from For King and Country, they heard about Faith and her story, and then they walked into the hospital room and did this.
They told me, rum-pa-bum-bum. Don't. So to honor him, rum-pa-bum-bum. This is why the drums go nuts when we come.
Okay, I still have to know, Susan, I saw the biggest smile on Faith right there. That had to have uplifted her spirits.
Oh, boy, did it ever. Yeah, that was a gift she couldn't have even dreamed of. It was just great for her.
And what did it do for you that For King and Country did that for your daughter?
That was just amazing. I mean, I just couldn't believe they took time out of their schedule before the concert. Apparently, they had other plans that they wanted to do, and they canceled all those plans to come and see her and to pray with her and love on her and just show her Christ's love. It was just awesome.
Now, your daughter, Susan, Faith, has to have a double lung transplant. Is that right?
That's what she's here being evaluated for, and it kind of took us by surprise. We knew that was going to eventually come. It's been a struggle that she's dealt with all her life, but we just didn't realize it was going to quite be here this soon.
Yeah, and Christmas is going to be so different for you this year because of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it sure is. We'll be spending Christmas in ICU. But what we're hopeful for is that all the many Christmases moving forward will be at home with family, able to breathe. Just so much better.
Faith is so talented. I see that she's involved in dance. It's a big part of her life.
That is a huge part of her life, and it's been a huge part of getting her as far where she is. When she first got really sick 4 years ago, they told her that she wouldn't be able to compete, and she would not accept that. So she worked really, really hard, and with her physical therapist, she was cleared to compete 1 week before the first performance. And she has been dancing like crazy ever since, pushing herself. She goes to competitions, she dances, she gets off the stage, puts on her oxygen to recover. Her pulmonologist said that if she didn't dance like this and work so hard, we would have been having this conversation 3.5 years ago.
Oh, my word. I even saw her on Beyond the Stars stage with the oxygen hose with her as she's doing her dance.
Yeah.
She lets nothing get in the way.
No, absolutely nothing. So...
Well, how's the GoFundMe page coming along? Because I know the medical expenses are just got to be out the roof right now.
Yeah, the medical expenses, I've also had to basically relocate to Chapel Hill. I haven't even had a really good chance to talk to my boss yet or human resources. I just had to get up and leave. It's going to make a huge impact on my income. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I've still got to talk to human resources, but I can't work.
Yeah.
And we have to live here for at least 3 months following a lung transplant. So we'll be here anywhere from 4 to 6 months or more.
Wow.
And, yeah.
Well, do know that your His Radio family is praying for you. From Charlotte to Raleigh, throughout the Carolinas and Georgia, you've got a whole bunch of people, about 500,000, that are praying for you and for Faith right now.
We appreciate it so much. That's the best thing we can possibly get is that prayer.
Well, I hope it's okay to keep up to date with you and see how Faith is coming along.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to be able to do that.
Hey, if you missed any of our time with Susan just now, we're going to have it up on our His Radio channels on Roku and Apple TV, and you'll see how much spirit and spunk this young lady has for Christ as she continues to move forward. Thank you for praying for their family this Christmas with His Radio.